Hey guys, I thought I would do an update on like what I've been doing, where I've been, and health and stuff. But first, I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys just want me to do reviews on witchy books or anything outside of witchy books? I found that I am very obsessed with books right now, and the genres that I like are like mystery, horror, queer, true crime, mostly creepy stuff, but I think the only thing I read that isn't creepy is queer. Right now I'm reading the series on A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I'm on like the third book, and let me tell you, I didn't know I could read that fast before, but like I zipped right through these because I was so into them, which doesn't usually happen. So I kind of found the style I like through them, and it's really easy to read, which is a plus for me because I'm dyslexic with a learning disability. I also got this. Whoops, can we go up? It's really cool. I'm in love with it. So yeah. Now, my health kind of took a weird turn. So like I've been really sick and trying to figure out what's wrong. They are looking into POTS right now. I'm waiting on the cardiologist to call. I did text my doctor. She gave me a number to call, but I'm going to try to call tomorrow to see if I can get in yet. And one of the things they do with POTS is they do a tilt table test, which I am scared of hell of. And it will probably take up my anxiety, which will probably ruin the whole dang test. So I don't know how that's going to work. And on top of that, I found out I may have a connective tissue disorder because I kept getting injured a lot and ending up at the doctor's. Mostly my ankle, but then other stuff started happening, and I kept going to physical therapy, which I'm in physical therapy now. I got a new diagnosis of fibromyalgia. So a lot's been going on, and right now I'm having dental issues, so I'm in a lot of pain, and the meds that I have, because I'm on an antibiotic and hydrocodone for pain, has been knocking my ass out. So literally I've done barely anything on any of my channels. The only time that I even did any content creation was this video, and I did a few on TikTok when I had my 5-day EEG like a month or so ago. So yeah. And my sister moved in, and she's also newly diagnosed epilepsy. We have a lot more in common than we thought. And we went over it, and apparently she was having seizures without knowing she was having seizures. She didn't know why she was doing it, but she also didn't know what was wrong, and people kept like dismissing her like I'm going through right now. And then they finally caught one on the EEG. She was in Vermont, and that's when her bigger one started, probably because she went undiagnosed for so long. And she kept ending up in epilepticus. I can't remember the name, but she kept ending up in ICU, on oxygen, medical coma. She ended up in there last night and ended up in a medical-induced coma and on oxygen. But luckily she came to, and she was able to come home today, which was quicker than the other times, but at least she's here now, living with me. Her and her partner came from Vermont because she moved out of here with her partner to Vermont, and then right when she moved to Vermont, she started having all this stuff going on and kept ending up in the hospital. And then the roommate left, so they couldn't afford to live up there because it's so expensive to live up there. So they asked if they could move in with me. I said yes, because she's my sister. And it was just giving me too much anxiety with her being in another state, having all that going on. So she moved here with me. What else? And in like any other video suggestions would be nice, because I haven't been able to do anything on this channel because I'm broke. I haven't had much money to get anything. So yeah. And I want to look into learning to make jewelry and maybe try to sell that. Let me know on the book thing. And I have a video idea that I want to do once my mouth is better. It's like a YouTuber tag. Say hi to the dog. Say hi, puppy. You pretty puppy. So yeah, all I've had dinner duty to do is read. All my spoons have been gone. Before I started having all this dental issue, I did do my first prosperity spill. That was pretty cool. I have my oil that I need to turn into a salve and experiment with that. I want to get one of those little single burner things so I can like try to do candle making again, because my mom has an issue with some of that stuff when I'm in the kitchen. So she looks at me like I'm a complete weirdo. So if I look like shit, that's because I've been through a lot lately and I feel like shit and I have a headache. But I hate when there's not much going on my channels and there's like a whole freaking gap. So I thought I would make a quick video and tell you what's up. And then I think I have another quick video idea that I'm hoping can be like where you make videos to respond to it. I was gonna put that in here, but I don't know if anybody will watch this whole video and get this far. So that might be a separate thing. Also, I think I'm done with beginner witch books right now. Not that I'm saying I'm advanced in any way. I just am saying I'm past the beginner stage. I still read some stuff. If I forget, I go back to things online, but like they all say the same thing, and it's just like a giant loophole that I can't get out of because I've read a few. And the reason I haven't made many book recommendations is because I haven't really liked the last few that I've read, and I don't have much to say on them. And that includes Raymond Buckland's book, the Big Blue Book, you know. That was recommended, and I didn't like it. It already had a lot I knew in it. There's some things I didn't like in it, and, you know, there was a couple other things that were a little interesting, but not much. I couldn't even finish the book. So, yeah. I can't remember the other guy's name of the Solitary Witch. That one wasn't bad, but I can't think of the author right now. So yeah, and I'm getting obsessed on books outside of witchcraft too, so. And since I've been struggling so much, I actually found Discords that I'm learning from, which is nice. And if I have any questions, because I've had, I don't know, people come at me because I'm not all love and light. I think when I get further in my path, I might be what's known as a gray witch, because I'm learning both, you know, the good stuff, and then whatever that's called, was that the right hand path, and baneful magic. So I just like to learn everything. If I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't, you know. So right now I'm just reading on stuff, and Discord does not judge me so hard for being not love and light. Literally, listen. It wasn't about baneful magic or anything, okay? And I'm neurodivergent, so I learn differently. And I have a learning disability, so, you know, some things may be like common sense to you, I guess, but I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I had a lot of problems with witches on Facebook groups, so I'm not as active anymore, but there was one in particular that found one of my recent posts, but then started stalking all the way to my really, really, really older posts, like over a year old, and started harassing me. I had to block her. So yeah, now I feel like I'm just rambling, but like I'd like to know about books, because if not, I may do them on my other channel, but I feel weird of doing them on my other channel because it's mostly a special needs channel, and these aren't special needs books. And I definitely don't want to make another channel for books. It's going to go on one of these two channels, because I have 3 channels and that's enough, and they're hard to keep up with. So yeah. Also, I have went down the path of Norse paganism. So maybe I could like do some videos on my journey with that. Like when I get a pack of runes, start making videos as I learn. Maybe do some videos on tarot as I go. I don't know. Any ideas are welcome. And I'm wanting that here before my tooth starts hurting again. And I am very tired from the medicine, and I'm just gonna lay in bed and read my book because I have no energy for anything else. Until next time. Bye, guys.